Welcome back to Founder's Fortune. I'm River, and we are not making a fortune, but we're getting our food a little bit better. I think we could probably survive through the winter with 72, but we're going to keep going as harsh as much as we can. We can make a lot of potatoes. I think we're going to actually be in good shape, mostly because even when we were down a man, we really did just keep focusing as much as we could on food. That's really what you need to do. Now, of course, if you get off to a better start, maybe you can relax a bit about it. But the next thing I would like to do is cotton is not going to be available. So I think what I would like to do here, if we have the wood, oh, you know what? We have to unlock technology furniture. And we are working on furniture. That's right. Sorry, it's been a few days since I played. So we want to get a simple wooden bed. Is there anything else that needs cotton that we can make that would make sense that we aren't just busy working it? So we got our new campfire going, which means that we can actually have them start producing stuff. So I don't see why we wouldn't. Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't like do a little bit of each, right? Produce, keep in stock. All right, we want to keep some of these, each of these things in stock, and I would think more, right? Now let's see, how many, the other thing about this is cooked food, max 20, right? So we do need to keep that in mind. So the most, yeah, why don't we max out the cooked food, because I think that would be good, right? Now, so if we did 5 of each, yeah, if we did 8, well, that's apples. No, I don't think apples are going to be as consistent. Well, how many? Yeah, let's go over here. We do have a lot of apples. And maybe we should do, let's do like 10 apples. I think we're going to have, yeah, we're going to end up with more potatoes than tomatoes. So let's, right, that would be 20 there. We could do a little bit less. All right, 8 and 6. 8 and 8 is 16. Yeah, that seems like, yeah, that seems pretty reasonable for now. We could do 6 here, and then, but I can't set this to 7. Oh wait, I can. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's. Well, no, because we don't have that many tomatoes, do we? Let's do 9 here. All right, how's that look? Just to make it super. I said 9. What did I do? Type 8. And then I was going to do 7. Oh, okay. So I can't do. Okay. Well, let's just do 8. 8, 8. And I think that'll be fine. I'm thinking about it too hard, aren't I? All right. There we go. Yeah. So 8, 16, 4. Good. All right. So now our farmer, when he gets done doing everything else he has to do, and then when somebody else has nothing to do, like if we're getting enough stone here, which we're really not, we could definitely use some more stone when it comes to building things. Now, what else can we do? And didn't we research, yeah, work? Yes, we can do a carpentry bench, which is going to be very important, actually. We're going to put that right next to where they sleep. And speaking of where they sleep, we're starting to get a little bit more wood going here because we're getting consistently to build things. And I was wondering what would be the best way to do this. Now, eventually, these crystals will be gone. And we don't want to build right in our foresty area for a couple of reasons. One, the trees keep popping up, which is probably the most. There's no reason we couldn't just build right here. And they don't pop up in your house, but they pop up like right outside your house constantly. It's sort of like having weeds, I guess you could say. Where if we were to go over this way, I don't think we'd have so much of a problem. Now, this is like a really nice big area over here. But I don't want to get, well, you know what, that'd be pretty defensible as well. Yeah, I'm wondering if we shouldn't just start building like another whole separate thing over here. You know, we can use this for the time being. Now, the problem with that is that everything is further away. Nah, we'll stay right in the neighborhood we're at. And what I'm thinking of is, you know, we could put like enough bedrooms, I think, for everybody and a half, like if we started over this way and headed this way, because we could always go a little bit wider if we needed to. All right, so what if we came off of here with like another room eventually would be downstairs. Like we might have another big room. We can always redo things. So what I'm thinking of is, go to here and walls, right? We'll stick with the cob walls, and the bedroom should be like 5 wide, in my opinion. They could do a little bit bigger, but we'll do 5 wide, and then we'll have like a 3 wide corridor. All right, and then we'll at least go like 10. And I'm going to add more to this eventually, but we're just going to run out of stuff. And I sort of want to create, you know, like a room here. Right, we could put that in, and then we could, you know, it's going to be quite a bit of flooring, but this would be like the room downstairs. And we could also put in like their beds and stuff. Now, I don't think we're going to have enough flooring. All right, that's straw floor. Why would a straw floor need wood? That would be a little mysterious. Yeah, neat wood floor. I think we're just going for like, yeah, there's nothing better. All right, 64. Oh, yeah, we have it. Good. That's good to get that floor in because they really don't like not having the floor. So hopefully by the time we finish our research here, which is she off gathering crystals? Where is Penelope or Bridget? You're talking right in front of me. Well, yeah, you know what? We want the men and the women to start. Yeah, good, because we want to make a baby. That is our goal. That is the whole reason we're here, is to make a baby. I guess some could argue that that's even the reason any of us are here in life, right? There we go. So we have all the crystals that we need. And what is Bridget? You know, Penelope. Yeah, somebody should go and build this thing so we can start trying to make an axe and whatnot in here. Yeah, keep gathering apples and everything else. Because winter will be here before we know it. Yeah, we got more apples over there. Are you heading over to those? Let's click here. You're gonna go build the floor. How about you stay? Yeah, they definitely like to prioritize the building. Now, Bridget. Yeah, Bridget, I really kind of rather would you, you know, go analyze some crystals because, and then Penelope, all the things I don't want someone to do, yeah, go construct that. Now, I don't think there's no profession for construction here, right? The craftsman, you know, we could change somebody to, and this is where, by the way, it's good to have a smart person. Right, we don't really have a smart person. You know, well, let's see. Carpenter's workshop. Yeah, we definitely want a wooden axe, and we want a wooden pickaxe. But we'll get the wooden axe going first. All right, so we'll change. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We don't have a smart person, so we'll just change her to be our craftsman. So she's going to be. She's already out of sorts in the sense that she's not a miner, and we'll try to keep Bernard, right? Yeah, we'll try to keep Bernard as our forester. We'll try to keep Constantine as our farmer. And Bridget, yeah, you're gonna do that now. Yeah, Penelope, why don't you go make tools? So that Bernard can have his very own pickaxe, which, yeah, let's see. So what we need then is going to be storage, not a weapon rack, oop, tool rack. All right. Oh, keep doing that. All right, so there's going to be that, and then we'll need another, oh, not enough wood. We'll need another tool rack for when Penelope is a thing. It doesn't really matter, but I do like to start putting all this stuff in their bedroom. So this is going to be like our sort of temporary bedroom area, and then eventually it can become like a bit of a common room, so we can have, I don't know, I'm thinking like food storage here type things, and then like kitchen, which will be close to the food. And then, like, they're going to eventually want, like, other stuff in their lives, like a fireplace and all those things. All right, so now it's bedtime. Let's speed up through bedtime. Okay, good. We got the max raw food cooked, which is actually experience for our farmer, which is good too, because we can get them up a level. Now, yeah, we definitely want to start. We definitely want to get that research done so we can use up that cotton so we can harvest it before the winter comes, just to sort of max out the cotton, because we got a lot of cotton over here too. It would be a shame to come midwinter and we couldn't build the beds at that point. And then what do we do for the research after that? You know, tailoring's kind of nice. And then we could get to that watering, which is definitely going to increase our food. Once we get to that, then the food is not going to be a huge issue depending on the number of people that we have. All right, yeah. Penelope, I really want you to go. Not enough resources. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. You can... You can... It will let you choose to make the tools, right? So if we come over to here, it'll say, okay, yeah, you can make an axe because you had 25 wood, but then we went and spent the wood on something else, this tool rack, and now we can't. So now she should be able to be sent. Yeah, go over there and make tools. All right, and that'll speed him up with the wooden axe as far as getting that goes. Yeah, the proud people of the sun. Yeah, I'm not giving you that. Now, who are the proud people of the sun? Well, the cotton's not so bad, but I'm not giving up that many apples. All right, so let's see who... Okay, good. Those people, I think we can handle, the two of them. All right, though we do need to start getting to the point where we have... We do need to start getting to the point where we have... swords. All right, why isn't everybody... Where is everybody? Shift? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, everybody go here. Gang up on one of them. Since we have no sense of archers or anything else. Now, we might have done that a little early. I don't like to do it. Oh, there they come. Cutting through the neighbors. I think that's them. Yeah. There they are. Where you guys go? It's nice if sometimes they actually get separated a little bit. That's nice because you can get a few good whacks in on the first one. Best fighting ground. Good, they didn't attack the same person. Kill. And now the other thing is we don't really need... Yeah, Bernard... Kill that one. Now, what we need now is some graveyards to bury these people. Or these, whatever they are. Yeah, so let's go and get... Hey, let me pause it for a second. Let's take it off of the fighting mode. Right? And then... Yeah, we don't need to pause it. I think maybe over here will be pretty good, like, out of the way, right? And, yeah, there's a grave. Yeah, so this will be our graveyard over here. All right, so these people are all hurting a little bit. Yeah. You can construct that. Yeah, is everybody else... How is our wounds? Bleeding wounds. Yeah, we really could probably use a doctor, huh? Well, I think that's going to be good old Penelope, because she's just going to be everything until we... Right? Penelope doesn't have enough experience. Yeah, I'm not sure how... Yeah, I don't want you to become a forester. Right? Doesn't have enough experience. Okay, well, we unlocked the furniture, which is wonderful. Yeah, so I think that people will heal up from their wounds. Let's just check, make sure. Right? Yeah, like 8 seconds. Yeah, 11. So we're just going to ignore that. And we're going to send her back to being a craftsman. Right? And then do we get... Yeah, well, you can finish eating. I don't want to interrupt your meal, but... Eat camp food, construct the floor. Yeah, why do you keep... Well, I guess because I erased it. You know, Bridget needs another research assignment. Yeah, let's go with weaponry. We've been attacked, so that's probably a good sign that we need to get the weaponry done. So I'll let her build up all the crystals she needs. Bridget broke her leg. All right, well... Let's change her back to being a doctor. Specialization, produce medicine, tend to injured colonists. Bandage, next level, we can bandage, treat the flu, and apply splints. So the problem is, yeah, you know what? We should get her to bury the dead. Oh, wait, no. First, carry to bed. All right, let's see how much experience she gets from burying the dead, right? I didn't realize that was a doctor. Now, we could do brew beer, but that's like way off, right? And so we'll get her to tend to injured colonists as well. And then we definitely need to get the beds built. So while she's, well, let's let her get that. Yeah, now come over here and bury this guy. Yeah, so she didn't get any experience for that. Carry to bed, splint leg, fight. So there's no way to get experience here. So does she get experience for burying the dead? And then the question is, like, what else could she do? Produce medicine. So we need to figure out how she would produce medicine. That's a healing potion cabinet, right? You would think it would be work. Research scroll stand. Medicine cabinet. We need the skill basic medicine. Let's go back. What is she doing now? She's gonna go sit. Now don't sit. Go bury this guy. Yeah, and see, so I guess the only way that you're really, because she specialization, fine, she can bury the dead, but she doesn't get any experience for that. Right? Like, so there's really no way to get a doctor any experience unless you can produce medicine, which, let's go look at the research. You know, I have played the game before. Basic medicine is like all the way up here after we have scrolls. So we're just kind of ham-boned if anybody gets hurt. I mean, unless somebody knows and can leave me a bit of advice on how to how to get that. We're just up a creek. You know, every time somebody gets hurt like this, we're just without them for like a long time, 41 minutes. And that's our wood person, so there's no way we're going without our... Or no, Bridget. Oh, Bridget is our researcher. Yeah, which I guess if we had to lose one person... All right, well, let's do this. We need the wood, yeah. All right, so we got the dead buried. We've got this over here. It's nighttime. Let's go back to fast forwarding. We need to get our potatoes. We need to prioritize those in and amongst all the other things. Yeah, definitely want to get those swords going. Because, you know, like, next thing you know, you get attacked by a bigger group or you can't afford what they're asking for. Because look how we're back down to 57 food. We had 70. Now, some of that, by the way, got converted to cooked food. So we should be... That's a little bit unfair, I guess you could say. Now, do we get more apples anyway? Yeah, we got to make sure he stays on those apples. But you really want to make sure he stays planted. Like right now, if he can get one more crop in, that might be good. And that's one of the reasons I don't... Yeah, good. Okay, you're planting those. That's perfect. Yeah, Bridget, I don't know what to tell you. Penelope... Yeah, Bernard, where are you going? Okay, you're going to cut that tree down. And Penelope, I really want you to go... Yeah, let's not be a doctor anymore, because that's kind of pointless. Go be a craftsman. I thought we had enough wood again, but did I spend more wood on something? I want him to make that axe to speed that up, but it doesn't... I don't know if we're going to get these beds in because I built this addition. But I wanted to put the beds in the addition, though you could always move things. It's not that hard. All right. There we go, Bernard. So, Penelope, can you come over here and make tools? Yeah, we haven't even started. Right, and then, yeah, Constantine, you can... You come over here and get more apples. Yeah, now, is there a way to turn off what they'll do? Important possessions. Yeah, that's... I mean, I definitely want him to do all those things, but I want him to not do... like the other chunk. I don't want him to ever construct. I don't want him to go into combat mode either. Settings. Okay, oh, that's colony settings. Can only cut designated trees. Can mine designated. Yeah, I don't see any setting in particular that would let us like prioritize, like tell him don't do construction, or at least, you know, go. Well, I guess maybe he would always do this first, but no, they definitely seem to want to construct things first. And it's not that I don't want some of them to construct, but I would rather like the food guy not construct. You know, I mean, if anything, the researcher or the craftsman or somebody else we might not want to construct, but... Yeah, so now, Penelope, I want you to build this. Oops. Yeah, build that first. All right, so do we have... Yeah, carpenter's workshop. Yeah, now what we want to do is get a wooden pickaxe going, but we can't until we get a little bit further. But oh, actually, now we want to get the beds, right? Yeah, so now let's go here, select, and then Bernard, take ownership. Hey, we got a wish fulfilled. I didn't even know I was going to do that. Very good. Yeah, so how is Bernard's wishes going? He needs a proper bed. Well, that's what we're about to do right now. Simple wooden bed. Stop doing that. Right. Yeah, I think I'm going to put them more or less along this wall, right? 25 wood and the cotton. So that means, yeah, I'm just going to be fighting these people until they get this construction done. There you go. Bernard's got an axe and he's going to town. That's all the better. And then we can get the pickaxe done. And that'll get us going a little bit more. All right, so Constantine, what are you doing? Yeah, why don't you go get this cotton's a little bit closer, right? See what I mean? And then as soon as we get some more wood, we'll be able to do another bed, and we'll try to get all these beds done in and around him getting these potatoes by the end of the end of the thing. And again, it's just where it hurts when you lose a person this early. It's really been a harsh playthrough with the losing people, and it makes me think that, you know, having somebody with the doctor skill in the very beginning is like really kind of crucial to the whole thing. Yeah, there we go. So now we can... And I did that yet again. All right, we'll leave a space in between. What was that popping up? Yeah, how do you see the last messages? I don't know what that was. Is there any way to see the last messages? No, I never really tried. But I'd missed some kind of message there. I hope it wasn't too important. Hey, look, 2 of them eating at once. All right, but we've done a number on the trees, haven't we? How is it? Well, he's not cutting down the apple trees, I hope, right? What are you doing, Cotton? You're still getting cotton. Good. See that? So now we got all that cotton. Yeah, don't build the wall. Gather some apples. All right. Yeah, maybe you'll go over and gather those other apples without me telling you. A little bit nervous about our potatoes. All right. Are you going to get more apples? Yes. Good. All right. Bernard is chopping now with a proper axe. Good job, buddy. And yeah, so we have a lot of harvesting to do, don't we? So Penelope should probably we'll let her finish what she's doing, but yeah, go over and construct those 2 beds. Yeah, you know what, Constantine, you can take ownership of that bed. What happened to Bridget over there? Bridget lost consciousness. Really? Yeah, Penelope, I know you want to rest, all right? But Bridget's over there. You know what? Does that give her doctoring experience when she... Really hoping she gets some doctoring experience by tending to her over here. No. I carried her to bed. Yeah, and then... No, but we said this is her bed, right? So Bridget... Take ownership. Oh, you can't take ownership when you're... All right, there you go. Expectation fulfilled. So, all right, so we're on Bridget. Give healing potion, carry to bed. Yeah, see, she's just not getting any experience, which really, I don't know, whatever. Let's change her over to be a farmer because I want to make sure we're getting as much food-like stuff done as we can. All right, did we get more? Yes, we got more wood. Now we need 2 more wood, which is not much. All right, and then we need 2 more wood to build the last bed. Be able to go get whatever other cotton we can get this year. Now we probably have enough for the bed, so that's good. And we could really use an extra bed, right? You could certainly argue for another bed. We could maybe even get another person. But if you notice, I haven't been in a big hurry to get another person because we're just not doing that well with these people getting injured. Okay, so now what do we have going on? We should have potatoes that are just about ready to go, and then we really need to get on. Oh, we got more apples. We got cotton. It's all coming together in the last day of fall here. Yeah, there's more apples. Right. Yeah. Constantine, are you right on those apples? Yes. Penelope, what are you doing? Penelope, you're cooking at the campfire, which is kind of a nice thing, but let's go. Why don't you go get this cotton? All right, we'll get the food in, and then we'll worry about cooking it. All right, and then Constantine, you're building that. I didn't... All right, yeah, go sow those potatoes, and then we're going to get this last bed in just so she can get as much of that cotton as she can. All right, yeah, we'll put... Well, I don't know. Does that block that? Doesn't look very good. Uh-oh, low spirits for Bridget. Well, Bridget, now that you're not unconscious, can you take ownership of that bed? And then Yeah, Penelope is gardening. Yeah, we don't want to drag her all the way back. Constantine, yeah, you can get those potatoes. Yeah, I think that's going to be about all the food we're going to get. Yeesh. Well, we're going to get a few more potatoes, right, if they grow. Yeah. And then who else? Well, we need to get that other bed built. Yeah, let's go back to regular speed. And then can you carry her to the bed after you get done that? Lazy dog. Life. Okay, well, that's fine. She could be, if she wants to be a lazy dog, now is the time to do it. Right, and then whose bed is this? Bernard.
Yeah.
There you go. So now everybody has a proper bed. Bridget's mad. Penelope, what's your issue with not being totally happy for our expectations? And I don't really even want to make their expectations worsen the relationships with the people of the island. Yeah, she just needs to relax. But she'll only get 10 points for relaxing, which she needs, you know, another 90 to get up to her next level. And then how about Bridget? Bridget really needs some satisfaction. Yeah, she's not going to get quite 100 meals, is she? Well, she might. I don't know. No, because I don't think that's going to be enough potatoes. All right, if we have a few more apples, we might get up to 100, but we don't. And we could have a couple spring forth, but I don't think there's enough to grow another round of potatoes. And so we got all the cotton, which is good, right? I mean, some might spring up, but that's why we wanted to get those beds in, because you'll see, like, we'll actually have, like, extra people, in a sense. So Penelope, let's go back over to jobs, change. All right, was she our scholar? Yeah. Yeah, Penelope, be our scholar. But can you just go over here? No. I was going to say, we probably get these people a chair. Seating. All right. Why don't we get them a bench over here by the... It seems like you're sitting right in the fire. Yeah. Not enough wood. Okay. Yeah, wood is definitely a thing in this game. Wood is the thing. It's like the iron of this game. And eventually you do have iron, but if you know what I'm saying there, like there's always a resource that you just can never get enough of. All right, well, there we go. I think we've gotten prepared for the winter, and I think I'm going to call it quits here. I think it's probably enough time, right? We got all our cotton in. There comes the last of our crops just about. You know, I might keep an eye on that, but we'll come by and see if we can survive the winter in the next episode. So hopefully we are fully prepared. We will talk about, you know, we got proper beds now, and that's kind of a step forward. And then we have, you know, Bridget, who's just injured and not happy. She's just not having a good week here. The fall was not good to Bridget. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully she'll be a little cheerier come the winter time. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. Take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.